Now we want to check in once again with Chief Meteorologist David Karnes, keeping an eye on what is going to happen. We're talking about possible tornadoes. David, tell us more.
Yeah, guys, we have pretty much everything on the table in terms of the possibility of severe weather as we move through the next several hours. Very warm. We have a lot of moisture in the air. A lot of highs reached 80 degrees. It's in the upper 70s right now. And this is a look at the radar imagery to our northwest, moving through Middle Tennessee. And you can see all of these scattered thunderstorms. Even a tornado warning has just been issued just to the southwest of La Follette, north of Knoxville. And I was looking at that particular cell, and it does look like that may be producing a tornado. So isolated, most of these are just producing wind and hail, but we do have to be aware of everything. For our area, not too much going on right now at all. Closest we have some showers lifting up from Fayetteville up into Tullahoma, but not much for the Tennessee Valley at all. Will we see these tornado watches extended eastward? Very likely that we will. We are under an enhanced risk of severe storms for all of our area. Damaging winds, hail, isolated tornadoes, again, all on the table. The risk of each of those parameters, the hail risk, 30%. The risk of damaging winds, 30%, 15% in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And the tornado risk, while 10% sounds low, and I heard someone on radio earlier today saying, well, 10%, that means it's 90% chance it's not going to happen. Not a good way to look at it. But usually whenever we have a line of severe storms moving through, the tornado risk is 2%, maybe 5%. When it's up to 10%, relatively, that is a high number. So we're going to be watching carefully. Again, an isolated tornado or two is certainly a possibility. Not only that, this entire area where we have a significant tornado risk, this is the area where if a tornado does develop, most likely in this area, it could be an EF2 or greater. EF2 starts with 111 mile per hour winds. So we could have some issues if we have tornadoes developing, obviously. Rainfall, that's going to be an issue as well. We're expecting anywhere from a half an inch up to an inch and a half of rain. Locally, we could get up to 2 inches of rain. So some localized street flooding, things of that nature, a possibility. So look for those storms to pop up and move through the evening hours until late tonight. There's the front pushing all of this through. We have the warm air, now the cooler air behind it pushing into that, creating that line of storms behind this front. Winds are going to be bringing in some much cooler air for the end of the week. So let's go through our future cast. Showing about 7 o'clock, looking at some pretty decent storm coverage across the plateau. 8 o'clock moving from the plateau into the Tennessee Valley. 9 o'clock, this is going to be a relatively slow mover. This is 10 o'clock. Slowly drifting eastward. By 11 o'clock, it's leaving Chattanooga, moving up into the Blue Ridge Mountains. So from 10 until about 1 a.m., it'll be moving through the Blue Ridge. And then behind that front, not much going on overnight into tomorrow morning. But tomorrow afternoon, nothing severe, but some spotty showers, much cooler air, and even winds blowing at about 10 to 20 miles per hour are going to be a possibility through your Wednesday. Chilly air settles in on Thursday and Friday as well. So tonight, strong to severe storms ending in our area around 1 a.m. Will stay in the upper 40s, low 50s tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, cooler, windy, spotty afternoon showers. We'll have that high reaching about 59 in Chattanooga, 57 in Cleveland, and 54 in Murphy. And your Storm Alert 7-day forecast, look how cool it gets. 59 for your high Wednesday, 56 Thursday and Friday. And notice lows in the mid-30s. We're talking about the possibility of frost and maybe even a few freezing temperatures in some of the outlying areas. And then we'll start to rebound by the end of the weekend, the beginning of next week. Highs back in the 70s, and rain chances return next week as well, guys.